Good afternoon. After I was so humbly honored by Kelly Baker and asked to speak at this beautiful memorial, I began to immediately reflect on my 28-year relationship with Sergeant Butch Baker. We worked together since 1985, collaborating on too many projects to count. My last 2 years with the Santa Cruz Police Department, I was his supervisor in the investigation section. Fortunately, for accountability purposes and to keep me out of hot water, our offices were right next to each other. This gave me a unique opportunity each morning to gauge how my day was going to be. If his office was trashed, and if I know Butch, it still is, it meant three things. One, Butch worked extremely late on some wild case, or he was trying to play catch-up on an evaluation or task that was overdue, and he would not be coming into the office until noon. Two, when he did arrive, as mentioned earlier, he would act like a car salesman, describing all the good reasons for the overtime and how he was going to save me. And lastly, I had to get a hold of Kelly as soon as possible to get Butch back in the office and clean it up before the chief saw it went ballistic on me. But to know Butch, this was typical, and this is what made him so special. But I have to say, when the chips were down and it was time to put on those big boy pants, he answered the call for duty every single time. His level of commitment to the profession and to the highest degree of service possible was steadfast. His standard of doing the right thing was extremely important. Butch felt it was his responsibility to hold everyone to a higher standard of performance for the organization first, then for professional pride. Kelly asked me to share some of the funny happenings that Butch and I went through over the early years of our careers. And as I began to reflect, I realized that more often than not, I was the one getting in trouble or doing something mischievous. As mentioned, Butch would stand from the sidelines laughing, as his part in any given prank was always very minimal, just enough to keep him out of the sergeant's office and avoid the chewing out session that the rest of us went through. One example was when we placed a cube of Limburger cheese under Sergeant Andy Crane's patrol car seat, while the rest of the shift, including Butch, kept Andy busy having coffee for almost 2 hours. The prank worked, the patrol car was never the same, and it seems the infamous Limburger incident has been adopted an historical name within the department as the cheesing. And after 27 years, I'm going to finally admit this day that I had the extra key to the sergeant's car that allowed us to sneak in the car. So instead of throwing myself under the bus any further, I felt the responsibility to share with you all the great character qualities of a man that I truly admired and enjoyed every single day. While I know these funny stories exist from agency to agency, I feel that it is important for me to share with you why I have been truly blessed to have Butch Baker as part of my life. Not everyone was as fortunate as I to enjoy his laughter, his outgoing personality, his caring charm, his willingness to do for others, and just an all-around remarkable human being. Butch was a man who was an amazing father, husband, son, brother, friend, partner, and public servant. I feel that it is only proper to share with you all the great character qualities of Sergeant Butch Baker that he possessed, which I was fortunate enough to experience. Benevolence, giving to others basic needs without expectations of personal reward. Unstoppable, the freedom to perform at your highest level without any restraints. Thankfulness, expressing deep gratitude and appreciation to people. cheerful, expressing encouragement, approval, or congratulations at the proper time, and humility, seeing the contrast between what is perfect and our inability to achieve that perfection. So to all who have been following me as I read these outstanding character qualities, each one spelled out the name Butch. In the slightest of ways, you just got to experience the person that I have admired and enjoyed for the past 28 years. Now you know why I have been extremely blessed. To Kelly and the Baker family, I thank you for this opportunity and pray that the sadness your family and friends are experiencing during this time of catastrophic loss is hopefully comforted by some degree of knowing that Butch was an ambassador of the profession, a hero, and a great friend. Butch, I want to thank you for all the laughs we shared over the years. You taught me the importance of what it means to be a true friend. You reminded me of the value of being a good father. You supported me through times of personal challenges and accomplishments. I will forever cherish those experiences and deeply miss you. See you later, my friend, and God bless.